Alright, so we got a haircut today?
Yeah.
What do we got?
What's going on, you guys? We're live in the world famous Venice barbershop. It's Be the Barber. So today we're gonna do we're gonna take a little weight off the sides. We're gonna do a low ball taper. So we're gonna do like a 3 around the sides, real clean cut. We'll take maybe about ½ an inch off the top. And this taper with this particular client likes to taper nice and low. So we do a ball taper, but we just keep it just real low. So we got a nice transition fade, but just more subtle rather than, you know, really blasting it out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with the 3. Alright, depending on the cut, if you know that the client's already going to want some of this weight right here, just going to go ahead and part this out. Alright, so you know that when you're cutting it, you're keeping a lot of this weight. Just dive into it. So I'm going to take this 3 just right over the ears. Like I said, we know that this client wants a weight right here, so we won't take it too hard. So we'll keep it right there.
You say weight?
Weight, just like so. It's like when clients, right, they part it out. This weight is like you're almost leaving it there for parting purposes, for the hairstyle. You know, like this is just hair weight that we want to leave. That shade, that volume, we don't want to buzz it down with the 3, you know. So we're keeping it just right over the 3 right here. See, on this side, this will all be transitioned a little smoother, but on the left side, because we have that parting, we are going to want to keep that weight right there. So just go right over the ears. Take the guard. So a lot of this we could clip over home. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. I got my guard closed. I'm just cutting it right, so I need it to all sit. And this is all just kind of eyeing it, you know, there's no exact numbers or anything. This is just a barber's visual, just making sure the hair looks right. It looks full, you're not going too in, you're just letting the hair do its thing, you know. So cool. She's naturally, we took the 3 up right about there. She's doing everything we needed to do. So bad. Just put roll coming. Alright, same thing. We have a cowlick right here in the back. So right, just watching what you're doing. Just if you go too short. So let's see, we're going this way. Just following the hair grooves. Right, and then now we're to the weight. So this weight right here is what we're focused on. Right, so we're going to keep it just a little lighter. Not going too short. Remember, this is important when we part the hair out when the hair is wet. So I like that weight. That weight looks good right there. I know that's enough for me to texture out, scissor, like I could blend all that in. I mean, if you want to go a little tighter, you could. Really doesn't make a difference. Your scissors will do a lot of this work. Alright, this looks cool. It looks more than enough blended. Now let's get down to the taper. So the taper, we're going to zero out. We just go right into this. Alright, just hitting our 0 lines. This taper kind of low right here. Something I like to do, you don't have to do this, but I like lining up everything for the taper. Just hitting around the ears and the edges. You can literally do this at the end. I like doing this, it lets me see the taper. Every barber has their own little, you know, style, but I think this looks cool. So you can see your taper as you're fading it in, especially if you're trying to keep it low, keep it high, whatever your style is. really zero it out a little more. Get your arches. Alright, so I'm gonna just go through. Hit my one. One close. I'm just setting up guidelines right now. Like I said, we're doing a nice low taper on this. So this one.
Nice job.
So I'm gonna go back to my half open. Right here. So you're just gonna blend right into my one. Same thing with the back. You close it just a little bit if the line's not being taken out with the half. I'll go just a notch down. If you're not getting that shade out, you can take it just a little bit shorter. You're just sitting all under the one, so you just fade it. We just got the one, so half open. Bring it down a notch, it's not taking it out. So we'll go ahead and throw on the two. So I got a metal two, plastic two, whatever your preference is. I like the metal two, cuts it a little finer and cleaner. You just keep it right there. Go ahead and take it in there, same thing. Just setting guidelines. It's okay taking up your two because you know you have a three, so you're not really, you set your three as your base, so you know, you're still good. You got leverage. Longer clip you go, you got a 5, a 6, you're gonna take it. You're gonna clip over comb a little more, keep it lower, not as high. Behind the ears.
Second to 7th Street, between those two parts, two rows. It's just like kind of up on the foot, up on the scale. And they're not really.
Alright, cool. So I'm switching from the walls to fast speed, masters, whatever clip. It's a 1/8 or 1. So this is gonna just gap. You can start open or close. I mean, if you're learning your guard, just start open, close it as you go. But this is gonna fade right into your two. So this is open and it's just blending right into it. I mean, it's doing everything we need it to do. If you want to go tighter, close it up a little bit. But I mean, it's literally knocking out the line. It's right what we wanted to do. Over the ear, same thing. Just close it. Alright, same thing with the back. We know we have the two. We got this open. Close in, you want to get tighter corners. Got it fully closed, so just knock it right out. 1.5 open. Closing it little by little as we come down. Alright, so now we're just going to apply some water, start parting the hair out. Alright, so we can see, just follow the grooves of the hair, right? So we know we have the cowlick right here, we know the client's parting out right here. Alright, so you're just taking your comb, just parting it out. Going as straight as a line as possible. Even down to the crown. So we're following it all the way back, because this is all your cowlick. See how it goes up naturally? This is all your cowlick. If we cut all this too short, it pops out. If we don't cut it right, like we want all this to be sitting clean. Right, this client's going to be styled in the back, so we have right around weight, what we need. Cool. Alright, so the client wanted about half an inch off the top, and then we're going to texture it out. So we'll start like there. If you get lost in the hair, you're setting up guidelines, so just follow right where you're left off. You can't get lost in the hair. You started here, just following it. Just following it. Alright, style back over, come back up.
I met a guy here in just follows like last week. Works at Chicago. Just here for vacation. Works in Chicago.
Just following there.
Dry ice.
That would be discovery. It's like true of the only thing, like everyone claims any city here is
Alright, so right here, I feel it's all pretty trimmed. Now right here, we just want it to be sitting as smooth as possible. So we're just going to go out a little bit more. This all seems pretty good. Pretty good. And just right here on the front, we got a little bit of weight. Usually the hair will tell you. It's not hard to get lost in it. It's just following the grooves. Cool, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go here just to check it one more time. One right at the cowlick. Same thing with the back. Go ahead and check. Right. Alright, so this is that weight that we wanted to keep. So all this weight was super important. So when the hair is wet, it's letting us know exactly where we wanted it. So that looks cool. So now, like I said, we could have clip over combed it. You can see right here, bam. It's a fuller, more natural look, just scissoring it. Bam.
I would say
So,
I compare it to In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
Just because there's it's
right
like
here on the back.
it's less of a chain.
We scissored all this in. Looks pretty good.
What do you do?
So now I'm just going up. Just fine detail work at this point. Alright, nice and full the weight. Looks cool. I'm gonna check around the crown.
What's the difference between
Same thing, this is like clip over combing, it's just a little more natural. It's almost like texture. It's faster with the machine, but when you're at this stage, this gives it a little more natural texture look.
Managers are there to be much more hands-on.
So just hit it right over where you're gonna apply the razor. Just put a little bit. Right, so they're just trying to pop out these taper lines. Reverse on the radius right here.
Based on the true facts, right?
It's just so entertaining.
Alright, so same thing was written down here.
Character development.
Make sure your brush is soft too, man. I can't tell you how many rubbers we're using these like really rough dusters. A good friend of mine one time was like, bro, make sure you got that soft stuff, man. These little bristle brushes hurt. It's V the Barber. You live at the world famous Venice barbershop. We did a fresh cut today, tapered out with the 3 on the sides, scissor at the top, and I think my man looks just right.